Afternoon, everyone. This afternoon, we are going to divert ourselves to a kind of different subject, a kind of holistic subject, coming from the English literature, pertaining to education, pertaining to importance of education, the primacy of education, the significance of education, and completion of education. We say education must be complete, absolute education. It is from Alexander Pope, an English poet. Title is Little Knowledge is a Dangerous Thing. Drink deep. Test not this Castilian spring. First stanza tells us that little knowledge is a dangerous thing. If you have a little knowledge, it's dangerous. It's better not to take any knowledge, not to derive any kind of education, not seek education, if you cannot complete it in its absolute form. Second stanza, drink deep, means to take it deeply. Taste not this Castilian spring. This is a heavenly spring. Don't just taste it, but take it deep. I've chosen four points to elaborate. Point number one is, knowledge is like a food. You take it to your cocal content. Think when we eat food, we do not leave the dish. We do not leave it unless and until we are totally satisfied, absolutely satisfied. And if you leave your meal in the middle, just half satisfied, then you are definitely going to have hunger pangs all your day. Hunger pang will make you suffer, pain you. That is why we have to eat to our cocal content, to our heart content, mouthfully. Same way is education. You don't take superfluous education on the surface. Not just, read a little and learn little and few words of new language you are learning and a little knowledge about your book and all that. This is definitely going to hurt you. Little knowledge is a dangerous thing. So get the knowledge like you eat your meal. Absolutely. To your satisfaction, to your gratification. Unless until you are satisfied, gratified, you don't leave your meal. Same way you don't leave your education lesson until you are absolutely, positively satisfied. Number two, knowledge is manna from heaven. Do not cheat on it. Knowledge is not kind of exobiological, but it is astrobiological. It has descended upon us from the heaven. It is a manna from heaven. It's a God's gift, God's present to mankind. So we must not cheat on it. We must not neglect it. We should not ignore it. We should not cheat it. We should not take it only little haphazardly, without having any kind of alpha mind about it, without having any kind of respect for it. The learners of the good old days and even today in Buddhist religion, Buddhists, whatever the book Buddhists read, after reading it, they are going to hug it, they are going to kiss it, they are going to embrace it, they are going to put the book on their head because it's a erudition, it's a knowledge. And then they will leave it always on the top place, elevated place. They are never going to ignore it, they are not going to throw it, they are not going to put it on the floor. Because only one reason, it's a knowledge. And the knowledge is manna from heaven. Knowledge is the commodity given to us by God and God alone. Nobody can give us knowledge. Knowledge is not available in the factories, nor in the companies, nor in any nation, nor in any city, nor anywhere. But knowledge is only the creation given to us by God as a manna from heaven. Next, little knowledge can be very detrimental in our life. If you have little knowledge about anything, you will not be able to be successful, never able to be successful at all. Everywhere you go, in your job, in your field, in your profession, wherever you are, even in your friends' company and communicating about something, if you don't have absolute knowledge, then you are definitely going to have a kind of embarrassing situation for yourself. You are going to be embarrassed. You are going to be shamed. You are going to blush because your knowledge is not absolute knowledge. Is incomplete knowledge, and incomplete knowledge is going to definitely create embarrassing situation for you. Number 4, success does not wed to those with moderate amount of education. Moderate amount of education, little education. You instead of 7 subjects in your MBA, you read only 2 or 3 subjects superfluously, and you read all the materials, short materials, narrow materials, moderate material given to you by your professor or other books, and here and there, cutting corners and looking for a shortcut. You have that kind of habit of reading the book which has only 50 pages instead of its original book with 500 pages. Your knowledge is not complete, and your success will not be completed. Your success is not going to be completed either. So, these kind of people do not really enjoy success in their life because they have moderate amount of education. The success will also be moderate, not going to be a roaring, mighty success, but moderate. So, little knowledge is a dangerous thing. Never go for the little knowledge, but always go for the absolute knowledge, absolutely, positively, positive knowledge, and whatever you learn, you inhale it, drink deep, take it in your soul, take it in your sanctum sanctorum, and don't just test it. Testing education, testing knowledge, testing erudition is a dangerous thing. That's all the time we have. Thank you very much for listening. God bless everyone on this planet. See you again next time. Until then, God bless everyone on this planet.